نعم تفضل. Right, you're trying to implement what happened to Ubay ibn Ka'b. He says, the Imam started the prayer. And the first row, and the person who is behind the Imam is an ignorant. And you are a person who is knowledgeable. Not knowledgeable just like this, you're known to be knowledgeable. Like you are a sheikh of the whole masjid. You're known, it's not known to yourself. It's been known to the whole community. So when this happens, they will know this is normal because this is the sheikh. And he is now behind the Imam, this ignorant. Okay, have I got the right to do that? Now that depends upon the fitna. Ubay ibn Ka'b is a qari'. And not only that, the Prophet of Allah, he had said, learn the Quran from 4. And he started with Ubay ibn Ka'b. So he's got, what we call it, the green card from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He could use it. Number 2, you need to know that what is the consequences of doing such an act. Because if you're a scholar, you will know. Is the people gonna erupt? Is this person you're gonna put back? Is he gonna be adhering to you? See, remember what he did is the youth. Remember, if he's an old man, maybe we're not gonna put him back. Old man is not like a youth. The youth is always scared from the elders. He will not even tolerate. He will not even tamper with them. But when you get an old man and he's ignorant, it's chaos. And I'll tell you this story, which is real. It happened in one of the masajid in my country, in Jordan. So this person is led the prayer, and then behind him, he had no people who are knowledgeable. The Imam should, he himself, help the situation. So if you lined up the people and you found somebody knowledgeable, bring him from whatever side he is and put him behind you. And make a space. And that's another solution as well for that person, not to pull him behind. Make a space and squeeze yourself in. And that would, inshallah, decrease the consequences. So this person had nobody behind him except this old man, ignorant. He lost his wudu. So when he left, he pulled his hand in order for him to what? To take the leadership. He didn't know he's an ignorant. You know what he said? Let go of my hand. In the prayer. Let go. How dare you take my hand? Let go. So it doesn't, Allah. I remember our Sheikh Al-Halabi, may Allah have mercy upon him, telling us this story. He was in the masjid which is close to his house. Old house, not the new house. And the old house was situated next to a masjid called Masjid Umar al-Khattab, and it's a huge masjid. Huge masjid. And what happened is that the Imam lost his wudu or something had happened. The Sheikh, he said, I don't know which row. Was it 10 rows behind? More than 10 rows. The Imam left and nobody took. He has to walk 10 rows, cut the rows, and take the leadership while they're in the prayer. They didn't know what to do. They almost called off the prayer because they have no fiqh, they have no understanding. Okay, that took place. And I remember I told you my story, my masjid regarding leading. You remember? I led and I forgot that I didn't have wudu. But I had behind me, I always had another Imam. I didn't do anything, just left. He took over. I went to make the wudu. And then I caught up the second row, far end. I said, second rak'ah it was. Then the Imam left. Because he was not on wudu as well. Second one. Nobody forwarded himself. So I came all the way from the second row, walked, and took the leadership. So I'm leading now. The chaos is going to take place now. I'm the second rak'ah. I'm the first rak'ah. The people are what? The second rak'ah. So now, I'm going to do my first rak'ah, get up. The people are supposed to what? Make tashahhud. They didn't make tashahhud. Alhamdulillah, that problem, it's okay. It's the last one now. When I went to my fourth, it's going to be their what? The fifth. I was remembering that some people sat, waited for me, and some people went up and followed me. Then after I did the fifth, some people just waited. And then we said salutation. The one who sat and waited said salutation. And the one who was with me said salutation. And before we started talking, about 2-3 minutes of laughter, laughing. What did you take for food, you two Imams? And how, what sort of food you had, both of you? It never happens, you see. I had to laugh as well myself, and then they said, who is right? That was the first question. I'm political with these things. Both of you are right. So I don't want them to get both. All of you is right. But who's more right is the one who followed me. The one who followed me. But both of you are right. Because, this is a controversial among the scholars. But the one who's more right is the one who followed me. So, as I said, look, because we are knowing each other, then, alhamdulillah, every time I lead in a masjid or a person make me to lead in a masjid, I will make sure behind me there's somebody who knows what he's going to be doing. I don't want people to keep talking and, do things, and also, if in case something happens, he's my bodyguard. I will always keen, and I will bring him from there, and I will push him away. Please go back. He has to be here. I have to. And that's the sunnah to revive it, inshallah. Unfortunately, the Imam, these days, in general, he doesn't even look at the people. Allahu Akbar. So he's like driving, this coach. He doesn't know who's in the coach. Shh. Allahu Akbar. Even he says, Stawu, and he's looking at the Qibla. Stawu, Stawu. Look at them, look at them, Stawu. Look at them, they are straight or not. No, Stawu. And they're all over the place. And then he's just... So he thinks the word istawu is like Allahu Akbar Takbir al-Ihram. He doesn't know istawu, it has implementation. That you look at them, make sure that you wipe their shoulders, make sure that they are straight. That's istawu. It's not istawu and that's it. Istawu when you're doing nothing. Now, jazakallah khair for that question. Fadal, Arfan.
Regarding that phrase,